What's good, y'all? So I'm making this video addressing the entire spiritual community as a whole, right? So one of the things I've noticed is, well, let me first do a disclaimer. First disclaimer: I do believe I'm only talking to a very, 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 very small minority of the spiritual community. Okay, I don't think there's a lot of people like the people I'm actually addressing. But nevertheless, we've all seen it, we've all heard it in our spiritual journeys. Whether you're in the beginning or whether you've been way down the line, you've seen it all, right? But there's certain people that get very, and don't get me wrong, it's passion. I get it. It's cool. But sometimes it's like what turns me off from certain, very smart people is the fact that they have to put people down to build themselves up. I'm the one that's gonna like lead y'all. I'm the one that knows the word. I'm the one that knows the truth. I'm the one that's done the research. I'm like, that's cool. But just because you read 1,000 books doesn't mean that there's not that one magazine that you didn't read that could have filled in a couple blanks for you. You understand? When you have the I mentality in spirituality, now I understand like in all of our videos, we say I went through this, I meditated, reading between the lines. Y'all know what I mean. But when you have the I mentality, the hero mentality, the I'm the prophet mentality, it's like you're alienating yourself. Okay. Now the people that gravitate towards you will gravitate towards you. Do you? That you're the one they need to listen to. Cool. But for me, it's like I'd never want to be the only person. You understand? How boring is that? How lonely is that? It's like I like different styles of education. I like different styles of speech. I like different walks of life. There's things that I don't even feel like learning about right now. I'm always learning, but I can go down manifestation for the rest of my life. I can learn about holistic medicine for the rest of my life. I can learn about portals, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the word? Quantum portals and vortexes for the rest of my life. I can keep on doing this type of stuff. And I will never touch, let's just say, tarot cards. I'll never touch them. But that's what you come in. That's where the person next to you comes in. We all have our avenues that we want to learn. We all have our avenues. Forgive me, I'm in Virginia. They love their jets here. But it's like I want everyone to explore their avenue and understand that there's a road that you didn't travel down. The universal GPS didn't say take a left on necromancy, but your best friend is into it real heavy. Learn from that person. You understand? Learn from everyone. You don't have to go get into that type of stuff. You don't have to go get into dark magic if you don't like it. But understand the principles. Understand why it is that they use certain materials in their rituals and spells and whatever. The tarot cards. Some people just think it's like it's all by chance. There was a hornet coming next to me. But people think it's all by chance. Oh, it's just tarot cards. It's just random cards that you just pulled up. It's lucky. How am I going to base my life off of that? Understand. Go talk to that person and see them. But sometimes it's like we get into the spiritual world where we hear an opposing belief and we want to attack. And we call it a debate. We call it a discussion. No, you attacked. Therefore, in our primal minds that we still have in this physical world, we're going to go onto the defensive. And now we are closed off to you. We put the shield up to you. You understand? And there's no more discourse. It's discord instead of discourse, essentially. And these people everyone needs to learn a little bit more about debate. Get out of the spiritual realm for a little bit. Come back down to earth. We have this physical reality. Come back down to earth and learn the art of debate. A lot of people think debating is talking and talking and talking until you take their viewpoint. That's not a debate. That's just you like filling your own ego. I'm gonna keep talking until I'm right. Yo, chill. Back down. What if in this crazy world you read 10 million books? You talk to the masters of this. But what if your masters and all those books were wrong? What if I'm wrong? Or on the other end of the spectrum, what if you're right? And what if I'm right? So when you could have had two right people talking to one another, you spent the whole time trying to figure out the one person that was right when we could have both been right. Or we could have talked so many circles that we both find out we're both wrong. And we both do a little chin scratch and go about our way to say, hey, I need to go learn some stuff. It's like, once again, I like to share the things that I use to bring success in my life. I know nothing. Therefore, I'm always learning. I made that up myself. I'm sure there's somebody that said that. I'm sure there's a fortune cookie somewhere that says something similar, but that's something I made up for myself. I know nothing. Therefore, I always have to continue learning. But the thing is, it's like it comes into energies. You have to understand also, because we are in the spiritual community, does not mean we all need to like one another. You understand? We don't have to like you. Sure, we can love one another at this spiritual high and mighty level that we all exist on, because we're all light beings, we're all love and all that type of stuff. However, I ain't gotta like you while we here. You picked your personality, I picked mine. When we spawned down here, when we were born down here, when we get up into the spiritual planes and we're floating around in space, then we can high five and say, that was fun. Yeah, I chose the role as your enemy in this life. Wasn't that fun? And you can high five, go back into eternal love and fly the cosmos together. You know what I'm saying? That's the stuff I believe in. But it's weird, man. People think information equals like, and information does equal power in a certain sense, but it's like, oh, I have all this, I've read all these books, I did all this, therefore now I'm the only right one. Well, you did read from that person, you read from that person, you read from that person, so it took all of them to get you to where you were. So join that path for somebody else. Be that one of 1,000 that someone came across, saw you, and then they mixed your word with somebody else to form their own new conclusion. You understand? You have to believe what I believe. You have to do this. Why? You understand? The only times I say like strong words like that, you should do this, you have to do this, is because I truly believe that if you love people, you respect people, you know, you lift other people up. That's what's going to bring us all a better good, instead of saying you're the only one. You know, I live in the world where we can all win. I live in the world that we can all ascend. I live in the world that we can all be rich, that we can all be happy, all be healthy, all be loved. All of us. There is no supply and demand in my world. If I want something, it's going to happen. You understand? Like if I want something like with true intent, true passionate intent, it's going to happen. Or if it serves my highest good, it will happen in my life. Mad simple. What's wrong with me spreading that message? However, even if you think I'm a hippie, you think I'm a loser for believing that, then go about your way. Mad simple. But the thing that we need to stop doing in the spiritual community, in any sense of activism or whatever, is downing other people that are genuine. Now, I want to do like a slight little tangent on that. People in the spiritual community kind of annoy me sometimes when y'all go at other content creators that are just sharing their word, sharing their thoughts with the world, and say, hey, do it as you wish, but this is just what I saw. This is what I experienced. You're a loser. You're fake. You're blah, blah, blah. I'm like, wait. Why are you going at that person that just said, hey, these are my thoughts. These are my experiences. But yet you have people out here just Googling things and says, what does the number 22 mean? And they just read it verbatim and make a video off of that. Now, once again, that could be me being judgmental. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, you know, add your own. That's something that I pay attention to when I watch spiritual people. Are you telling me about your experiences? Are you telling me about the things you experienced, the things that you went through? Are you telling me how you grew from something, how something crushed you? How open are you to teach everybody? I'm all the way live with it. What y'all want to know about me? Because anything that happened about me, it can't be used against me. So stop being scared to put yourself out there. You're already talking on camera about spiritual stuff. You're on a list somewhere. The government's saying, all right, we're going to keep an eye on them. They're starting to grow a little bit. They're getting too much influence. So you're already here. They already know everything about you. So you might as well put it out there. People don't need to know that I was cheated on. People don't need to know I had an issue with alcohol. People don't need to know I used to drink myself to sleep. You know what I'm saying? People need to know about that. Why? That's my truth. You understand? And the truth is what brings me, that gravitates me towards people. Some people can say a whole bunch of good things that sound right, but there's going to be something in the back of my head about where's the truth though? Where's their experience? Where's that piece of emotion they gave the world? Where's you sharing yourself with the world for the betterment of others? I told y'all in the video way back, I'm ready to die over this. If I find something that I want to talk about, I'm going to talk about it. Yes, there's ways. If you watch Rashad Jamal, Isis Wisdom, you know, there's people out there that they know that if they say a certain word, they're going to get shut down. So you have to move a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? If you want to tell somebody some crazy stuff, you have to kind of piece by piece it, you know, leave little breadcrumbs, and the people that can read in between the lines are going to see it. You understand? Sometimes you got to speak in code. That's why these secret societies speak in code. You know, they can't have the world knowing everything, because then everyone's going to know. And then that's going to be chaos. You understand? So my message here, because I was starting to go off, I'm going to bring it back. Last thing I just want to say to y'all is collaborate. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come back to this world and learn how to have a debate. Learn to have a conversation. If you are sitting on one end of the spectrum and someone else is sitting on one end of the spectrum, maybe you're both right. Maybe you're both wrong. But who really knows at the end of the day? Stop coming at people. You know, and one of the things I've noticed too is some spiritual people, they get sucked into this YouTube thing where they want the subscribers. They want the likes. They want all this type of stuff. They want the fame being spiritual. And in my humble opinion, why? Why? You understand? It's that my family tries to get at me and say, oh, you know you like the subscribers going up. You like to see this. You like, and of course I do. Everything is growth. I love growth. But the numbers mean nothing to me. You know, it's all about who's really learning something from me, who's benefiting from all the things I went through. You know, who did I motivate to go tell their story? That's what I'm in this for. I'm all about authenticity. I'm all about being real. I'm all about being open. You know, I had someone, you know, I know I said this is the last thing, but quick side note, you know, I had like a Moldavite video, and if y'all haven't heard about Moldavite, go do your research on that. You know, I have a few videos on that, and there's people that know more about it than I do. But there was like a Moldavite video that I had, and someone wanted to know about my shadow work. And I told them that in the video, I told them my shadow work led me to go want to talk to someone from my past, just to go see like, what's up? Why do I keep thinking about this person so heavy all of a sudden? And I had to go back, and it turned out to be one of my exes. You know, but I had to just talk to her to see what the energy was. You know, but when I felt the energy, when I read the energy, I knew it was time to just back up. So there was like a piece of my brain that was still stuck in there, and the Moldavite lifted my vibration and said, hey, before we can go up to the next level, you got to get rid of that piece of baggage. And that's what it did for me, and I shared that with them. You understand? A lot of people don't want to be personal. You know, I don't want to share all my information. It's going to be used against me. Then it will be. You know me, I'm in the world of mental magic. If you believe that stuff is going to be used against you, it will be. But why are you scared? Why are you scared? You got your God protecting you. You got your source protecting you. You got yourself protecting you. You got your spiritual way protecting you. So what you scared of? You understand? There was something I saw. It said like it's like I think it was Daylight. You know, the battle rapper Daylight. Like he was saying, he said he think he's only met one true Christian in his life. And he said like the one way that he likes to test people is like if someone came into your house like bloody clothes, you know, sweating like they're running from somebody, and they say, hey, I really need to hide in here. I really need you to let me in. Would you let them in? A lot of people say, no, hell no. No. You look crazy, blah, blah, blah. And then he said he only met one person that actually answered, yes, I would, because I'm a Christian. Let people in. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because like, why don't you let that person in? Why don't you let that person into your heart, to your mind? You know, because, and I say, like, you know, good people, use some common sense here. Well, with me, I don't consider myself Christian. Anyway, one of the things is like, he said, why would you let them? Because I'm a Christian. That's what we're supposed to do. Why wouldn't you let them in? Oh, because they might kill me. But you believe in God, that's going to protect you, right? You believe your spirits are going to protect you. You believe your ancestors are going to protect you, right? So what you scared of? You know, when you give power to fear, it makes it stronger. Where you send your mind, where you send your attention, energy follows. So if you are fearful that something's going to happen, you are giving power to the actual emotion of fear. So I fear nothing. Yes, you have to move smart in this world right now. Yes, you have to move in a calculated way. Yes, you have to like be prepared for everything. Yes. But at the same time, I already told you I'm willing to die over this. You know, and it's like, if I'm not, I have no fear of death. Therefore, I'm going to share what I need to share with you, of course, in a calculated way that, you know, then doesn't get me banned off of YouTube and all that type of stuff. And I got to go rebuild and all that type of stuff. But at the end of the day, y'all, collaborate. If someone has a different opinion than you, just either have a nice civil discussion with them. This is what I learned. Oh, that's what you learned? Oh, dang, I actually didn't know that. That makes more sense. Be willing to adopt other people's way of thinking. Don't feel like you have to press your belief on other people. If you just say, I will never do that, I'll never believe that, you don't have to bring someone down to push yourself up. You know what I'm saying? Just leave them alone. That's simple. Just want to throw that out there. To the next one.